anything else on Kyle that you can tell us?
No updates from yesterday.
All right.
So Man Supply was supposed to throw today, had some travel issues. That was not his fault, had some cancellations, flight cancellations. So he is going to throw today in Amarillo on the side, just play catch, and then pitch in the game tomorrow. So we decided, he didn't get a lot of rest. We decided to push it back one day. I had a conversation with him. He said it's probably one of the worst travel days he's ever experienced before. We've all had those days, and you know what it's like when you finally get your day started. You don't feel like doing much of anything. So we just felt like it'd be good to pull back and push it back one day.
Will that impact him on the other end at all?
Depends. We were going to just see how he threw and then make a decision moving forward from there. So I don't know what it's going to look like after he throws tomorrow. We'll obviously talk about it and then figure out what the best thing is moving forward.
Is there a chance that you go and one of the guys down there?
We've thrown both sides of that around. So yeah, anything's possible. Anything's possible. So Ruiz is active, right? You guys saw that. Scotty McGuff is on paternity leave, and that's all I got right now.
I know you had Lourdes out of the lineup a couple days ago. What was the thinking in not having him in there today?
Yeah, he can hit. We know that. He's a very trusted at-bat. He's going to get his at-bats. I just felt like there were other matchups that I wanted to explore. So Burns is a tough customer. He's a very good pitcher. We gotta fight for everything today, and I just felt like putting the most competitive team out there was important, and it was my decision to play the 9 that I played. Doesn't mean that he's still not an exceptional hitter. I just felt like I wanted to take look at other things through the course of those early innings.
The other day you were talking about the test of facing Padres and Dodgers early in the season. Is there a test for your offense now over the next 2 days facing Burns and Woodruff?
Yeah, I think every game is its own unique test. But Corbin Burns has been a Cy Young Award winner, and he's maybe in a different classification because of that, and we know what he's capable of doing. But right behind him, and not very far behind him at all, is Woodruff. So. I think we take it personal to go out and do our thing the best way we know how and focus on us. I think that's the most important thing. Is not worry so much about who we're facing, what is it going to look like when we step in the box. No, we want to put it on us. How are we going to be ready to compete at a high level and make something good happen and play our game and do the things we do best. So I think that's what a team that matured can do. A team that's maturing can do. They put the focus more on what they're capable of doing rather than worrying about what the opposition is going to be doing.
When you face a pen like the Brewers pen, I mean, they've only given up a run twice in 32 plate appearances this year.
Yeah.
Does that add any urgency to the team earlier in the game?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. I know that Williams is sitting back there in the 9th inning, and I mean, they're minus Hader, right? So imagine that. I've looked at, paid attention to some of the numbers. They've got really good back end guys, and we just want to put up some early points, keep them on the bench. That's the best thing. But we know eventually we're going to get to them, and I want us to see how we compete against some of the best in the league. So I don't have a problem either way with it. Whatever happens, happens.
It seems like your infield defense has been especially sharp early on in the season. Has that been kind of your sense of it as well?
Yeah, it's a top priority for me. It's a top priority for this organization to play good defense, and it's who I am in my core. It's pitching and defense for me, and you got to pick up the baseball. It builds confidence, builds team confidence, and the pitchers have a job to do, and that's to make pitches and put the ball in play. And it's nice to know that when we're scooping the balls up at the level that we are right now, that we're going to make plays and it's going to help us win games. So we haven't been great at that the past couple of years, but it was a huge area of emphasis for us this spring training.
Can you speak to Rojas and Cattell in particular? I know those were two guys that you kind of wanted to see some improvement from.
Yeah, I can go all the way back to last season's conversation, the end of last season's conversation, where I asked Cattell to, get a little more agile with his lower half to stay away from the injuries. We had a strong feeling that the overshift was going to be eliminated. He's going to need to cover more ground, and he came back in phenomenal shape. He's got great hands and great instincts. I felt like if he could get back to what he was several years ago, that he'd be in a good spot to be able to cover ground and do it the right way. Rojas, it's documented he lost playing time last year, and I told him it was unacceptable, and we got to tighten that up or else. I think he took that personal, and I like that. He wants to challenge himself to be better, and he's doing it the right way. The pace in which he's picking up a ground ball, the pace in which his feet are moving, in combination with what his upper half is doing, is all connected. Last year, you can look back at some of the video, it was a very disconnected form while picking up the ball, but this year it's all together and he's driving throws across the diamond. So really important for both players to improve in different areas, but obviously it has helped our defense overall.